And welcome to Westover High School. Mac Edwards alongside Dr. Tyler Nelson for our big matchup here. In fact, first game for the E.E. Smith Golden Bulls as they take on the Westover Wolverines here. And, Doc, we're coming in, and this is a good rivalry matchup, and we've got a situation to a special event going on tonight as well.
It is a special event. It is the shooting from hoops or shooting from the pink line. Breast cancer awareness tonight, and we're trying to raise money for breast cancer awareness. And everyone's done a fine job. It's a huge crowd here, and they'll be shooting throughout the night for different prizes for the kids, and a great atmosphere and great kids.
Oh, they've got this place packed here at Westover. Traditionally one of the biggest rivalry games of the year when E.E. Smith comes to Westover, or Westover goes across town to take on E.E. Smith. And a couple of remarkable coaches tonight. Gene Arrington, who has been at Westover now for 17 years. He's in his 17th year, and 28 years D. Hardy has been at E.E. Smith. And they have, over the years, formed a good friendship, which leads, as you well know, to an excellent rivalry when you have a lot of respect for your colleague who happens to be your opponent that night, but also you know you're going to have a good, clean, hard-fought game.
Absolutely. You know, coaching is such an important part, and there's such a long, great history of coaching here at both schools, and you can just tell from the crowd, even, you know, for coming out for the girls' basketball, it's as popular as the boys, and you don't see that in a lot of high schools, but you see it here at Westover and E.E. Smith.
And kind of legendary coaches when you talk about these two. Of course, Gene Arrington, who captured that 2008 state championship here with Westover, and E.E. Smith, a proud history. And you look at some of D. Hardy's teams in the past 5-10 years or so, they've been quite remarkable as well.
Yeah, we expect a great game tonight, and it's a wonderful way to kick off the season. I know the kids are excited. It's going to be a great night for high school basketball. Big crowd here tonight at Westover.
E. Smith in the blue with the gold trim. Westover gets the tip, and they get the first basket of the game. Kayla Salon with the bucket. Kayla stands 5'10", takes up some space for the Wolverines. On the court going for it, got a held ball there. After E. Smith controls the tip, Westover will have it on the alternate possession. Shot by the Golden Bulls, no good. Reaching in, and that foul will be called on number 12. That is Hardy, Alicia Hardy, the junior, who is the daughter of head coach D. Hardy. Get a good look there at number 12, Sharon Lassiter. The inbounds pass to Erica Williams. Keep an eye on Williams throughout the night. She is a dynamo, Dr. T.
Yeah, she is something over there. And good ball movement from the Wolverines here.
Salon had it. She travels after clearing the board.
Salon is only a sophomore, Mac, and she's their center, number 52, for the Wolverines.
10 points, 10 boards per game in those first two games. A little double dribble action there as Hardy kind of got caught up in no woman's land. Get a good floor shot, and take a look at our officials here, too. Anthony Purcell, Ira Shaw, and Tommy Underwood calling the game tonight. Westover working the perimeter, looking to get it inside. Instead, the three, a little bit long from Williams. Hardy quickly on the attack, drives inside. Wrestle for the ball, still loose, and Westover comes out with it. It's Williams with it. Set the offense, got a little high-low post action going, Dr. T.
Nice shot.
Oh, getting the good home court bounce is Aisha Husamuddin.
Yeah. She's the senior guard. Nice shot there.
Westover, the home white, the blue numerals. And you'll see that all of their players are wearing pink socks tonight for the Shooting in the Pink for Breast Cancer event going on here at Westover.
That's great. A great night and a great opportunity to raise money for a great cause, breast cancer awareness.
Shot comes up long, getting the rebound, forcing it inside to Salon. She'll use the backboard and has 4 points on the evening. Lassiter with the free throw. Extends the lead to 8-2. Nothing but net on the second try for Lassiter as well. You know, and talking to Dee Hardy prior to tonight's game, she said, with this being our first outing, we really see what we're made of tonight. And getting a test like this from a team we respect in Westover will certainly tell us a lot about this ball team. Lassiter now back out to Baptiste. She finds Williams. Erica Williams averaging 16 points per game and gets a layup that comes off Salon with a putback.
Yeah, nice job by Salon. Great position there for the rebound. He gets it right back up, and she's definitely getting positioned down low.
Offside rebound. Crumble gets it up. Won't go.
Oh, boy.
Nothing falling for E.E. Smith.
Wow.
It's 5-on-3, and the layup is good.
Yep.
Count it, and the foul. Williams thought she saw a spot. Quickly moving back was Marksdale to close it off. Nice turnaround. Can't get the bounce for Jackson. Rebound up and in. That's number 42, Kristen Jackson.
Nice job by Kristen.
That's 2 quick fouls on Jackson, who had 56 blocks last year. And finally, something falls for E.E. Smith as the free throw is made by Jakia McNeil. Sophomore, Unique Porter.
5'8" forward. That'll give Smith 5 points.
They have only 1 field goal thus far, and there's number 2.
Nice rebound by McNeil, 44, 5'7" junior.
She averaged 4 of those boards a game last year, Dr. T, as they went on to an 11-11 season, and there's the horn for the end of the first quarter. Westover, the home crowd, liking what they see. They lead 15-7 after the first 8 minutes of play.
I feel you in my bones. You're knocking at my windows. I know this feeling goes, so this feeling in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Center. We care for you.
Rebound and the putback to no avail. Nice, strong rebound. The outlet pass coming from Crumble. Here's Hardy.
Nice.
Leaner, no good. Fighting for it. Shots up. Something finally drops. Crumble gets the bucket for the Lady Golden Bull. And the putback on the steal for Hardy.
Nice.
Here come the E.E. Smith ladies.
Much more aggressive, and that's helped 15-11 with 5:20 and counting in the second quarter, and E. Smith has picked up the pace.
And now Westover heading the other way. Lots of bodies.
Turnover,
into it.
Mac.
And here comes Alicia Hardy. Trying to get it back. The shot rolls in, and we're down to a 2-point ball game. And it's time Crumble got that one to fall. That's 4 points for her.
Nice job and good defense, and that's been the key in the second quarter. And Westover's been thrown off their tempo. 15-13. E. Smith has gotten right back into this game, and you got to hand it to the coach.
And Westover that's been stuck on this 15 number for a while will have a chance to break it. And Ford, a freshman, at the line, shooting in the bonus. Good looking free throw technique from number 40. Stands 5'6". Flushes them both.
Nice shot, and she's just a freshman, Mac. Brianna Ford, number 40.
Westover picking up the intensity along the perimeter. Oh, nice catch. Good job pinning the defender behind her, and the catch by McNeil. She gets the bucket. And it's back to a 2-point game, 17-15. Westover turns it over. And here comes Hardy on the fast break. Nothing but white jerseys behind her. Gives it up short to Frith. Frith for 3. We told you she'd shoot it. Fight for the rebound. Lots of blue jerseys, and coming out with it is Crumble. She'll give off to Alicia Hardy. Finds a little baseline move. Tries to get it back to Crumble. Inside again. The bucket. Good. We're tied at 17. That one for Asia McNeil.
Great comeback from E.E. Smith to tie this game up.
Here comes Williams quickly on the attack. Westover. They'll swing it back outside to Husamuddin. That shot's long. Smith with a chance to take the lead. Down to Hardy. Hardy back Nice job.
What a
moving the
pass.
ball. That's the intensity that Dee Hardy was looking like. She and her coaching staff up on the sideline, cheering as they go up 19-17 and can extend it to 3 as McNeil goes to the line.
And Coach Arrington for the Lady Wolverines, I'm sure, will be a little perturbed at halftime.
Free throw is good. That's 9 points for McNeil, all of them coming here in the second quarter of play. Ball is loose, and the Golden Bulls have it. Here comes Barksdale. Hugh looking for an opening. Oh, we're going to get a push from behind. It will go against Westover's Kristen Jackson. 7 seconds left in the half. Shot is launched a little bit long. Loose ball is picked up by Westover, and the Wolverines will go into halftime trailing in a game they dominated in the first quarter, but the second quarter, Dr. T, it all belonged to E.E. Smith.
Wow, what a turnover and what a change in quarters. The second quarter all belonged to the E. Smith Golden Bulls, and they came right back, and good press. That really made the difference. Forcing the ball on their side of the court and really putting the pressure on the Wolverines.
And back with more from Westover on our high school game of the week. Mac Edwards, Dr. Tyler Nelson, proud to bring it to you.
The year was 1979. The Marlboro Mustangs came into Freehold Township under the lights Friday night. The smell of fresh-cut grass, the cool fall air, the roar of the crowd. I can remember it like it was yesterday. The memories of high school football can last a lifetime, and the lessons learned can certainly serve one an entire lifetime as well. Like teamwork, dedication, consistency, effort, determination, and helping others. What we learned on the field of play so many years ago rings true to our hearts each and every Friday night. It's more than just a game. It's about teamwork, coaching, tutoring, mentoring, and finding out what is important in life, the well-being and pride in our young people. Nelson Chiropractic Centers and the proud parents, players, coaches, fans, band members, cheerleaders, all working overtime to make a difference in our community.
And here comes Erica Williams, 5'7" senior. Directing traffic, gets it out top to Husamuddin. Not a lot of effectiveness getting the ball inside for Westover here lately. Close to a 5 count there. Williams takes it. There's the athlete in full form.
Yeah, she is definitely the leader of this team. Erica Williams, number 20, 5'7" guard senior.
I have her down for only 4 points thus far tonight, Tyler, and she's going to have to step it up if she's going to help her team over the hunt. Yeah, nice pass.
Yeah, nice pass there.
She got it down to Lassiter, who was open. E. Smith closing fast, and they'll pick up the foul. See Lassiter trying to catch her breath here.
Oh, it's hot in this gymnasium.
She gets the luck of the roll. And here comes Erica Williams. Looking inside against the man-to-man defense from E.E. Smith. Trying to get it down to a posting Kristen Jackson.
Nice shot.
Instead, Williams gets the 3.
Yeah, look, she's looking for Jackson down below, but Jackson, good defense by E. Smith forcing the shot, but Williams might have found her groove. Nice shot there.
7 points for her on the night. Trying to answer. This one comes off long, and guess who's got it? Westover with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside, and there's the steal by Crumble. Ramos pulls it back out. Hardy from long range. Bottom.
Nice shot.
That's a 3.
Wow.
Second.
And for the lead, Mac.
9 points for her. Clock ticking down, just short off of the extended arm of Brianna Ford.
Nice shot there at the end by Williams on a 3, and that really gives them the lead, Mac.
30-29. E.E. Smith with the advantage. 8 minutes remaining here in a packed house at Westover. Dr. T. Mac Edwards will be back for that final 8 minutes, or will we go OT? We'll find out after this timeout.
Hi, Dr. Nelson at Nelson Chiropractic Centers, the official chiropractors for Gold's Gym. Chiropractic and Gold's Gym increases muscle strength, improves reflexes, improves blood pressure and makes you smarter. Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, along with Gold's Gym. Take it away, Golds!
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, we care for you. Yay!
Yeah, it's Mac. It's almost been each quarter has belonged to a different team. First quarter, of course, belonged to the Wolverines, and then E.E. Smith came back in the second quarter and then finished out on a three-point shot, won the third quarter. So we'll see what the Wolverines can do here.
Unique Porter looking inside. They find a hole, get the ball in, and there's the shot by Crumble. She's
Nice
got
shot.
6.
Nice shot there.
And a number of the E.E. Smith players have been on the floor quite a bit tonight. They've not substituted quite as liberally as Westover has. Hardy with the left hand is good. She's got 11 now. Wide open underneath. And they can't find her for 3. Count it, we're tied.
Nice
Holy cow, what good luck for Westover.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Was that Miller, 14, that made the shot?
Number 14.
Crumble has it knocked away. Scramble for the ball. Here comes Jericho Williams. 14 is open. Layup's good!
Well, that woke up the crowd, Mac.
And the noise level increases here in Westover, the home of the Wolverines. And there's 46-46. Miller with it, now gives off to Simmons. Simmons the shot, no good. With the loose ball on the floor and gets it away is Lassiter. Bank shot, no good. Simmons gets it to roll. With Shayla Simmons, and timeout taken by Westover.
Great job by the referees.
So Hardy can run the baseline if she'd like. She doesn't have to stay in place. She chooses to do so anyway. Barksdale gets it back to her, and they get it off to the side to McNeil. McNeil with a move. The layup good. We're tied again at 48 with 54 seconds and counting.
Wow.
And Westover will take timeout. And a dramatic pause in the event.
Hey, look how Crumpler is, how calm she is, right?
She is very poised.
Focused. Very confident.
The officials discussing this. And let's see if that will indeed. We'll have a free throw. Hugh Barksdale all alone down at the other end of the court, ready for the free throw.
Boy,
Tie ball game.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
I used to tell my daughter in a situation like this, just think like you're outside and we're shooting free throws in the driveway. Don't worry about the crowd. Don't do anything else. We're just outside in the backyard.
Yep. And she misses both.
So the mistake thus far doesn't hurt Westover, but the ball goes over to E.E. Smith following the technical foul. I would say you can hold it for one, but I don't think either of these teams is capable of holding it for one.
Yeah, this game might come down to the last shot, Mac.
Quickly inside. Crumble. Shot. Won't go. Lassiter with the rebound. They'll call a foul on 22. McNeil for reaching in. And it'll be 2 shots at the other end.
Imagine if this game comes down to free throws.
Just saw 2 missed at the other end. This one goes through for Lassiter. Half a dozen on the game. And puts her team up by 1. 49-48. 41.7 remaining. Off the fingertips. Off the back of the iron twice, and the rebound for Smith, and they travel on the rebound.
Oh, boy.
McNeil with a little bunny hop, and it turns it back over to Westover. They'll try to get it to Williams. Instead, it's Miller. She'll hold it. Now tries to twist and loses the ball. Williams gets it, and she's fouled. But this is the lady you want at the line if you're Westover. And she can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, she's having a hard time tonight, too, with the free throws.
This young lady holds the record for the school. Most free throw attempts, most defensive rebounds, and most steals in a single season. And missed 2, and the rebound down to Smith. Stolen and taken back by E.E. Smith. Scrum on the floor as D. Hardy's trying to take time out, and we got a held ball. And who's got possession? E.E. Smith. Wow.
Wow, he's right. 49-48 Westover. 23 seconds left in the game. E. Smith has the ball.
Bodies everywhere, and the foul is going to be on Jackson.
Yeah.
And that is 5 on Jackson.
He seems to get knocked down, although the crowd does not agree with that.
We'll have a hold before the free throw can be shot because it is the 5th foul. And this actually may play to Westover's advantage because you kind of iced the shooter, Barksdale. And keep in mind, she was just down there for the 2 technical free throws and missed them both. 2 free throws coming up for Barksdale. She needs 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead with 20 seconds to play. We're tied. 10 points on the night for Q Barksdale. The lone returning senior for this team will try to put her squad up by 1 in their first game of the season. Strong rebound. E.E. Smith takes timeout.
And now it's coming down to the last shot. It's amazing. 49-49 with 16 seconds, and we didn't expect that in the first quarter.
No, not at all. Again, the score 15-7 at the end of that first quarter, and it was 13-3 at one point early on, and you really saw somewhat of a lifeless E.E. Smith team at the beginning, trying to figure out, as we said, who should do what, be where, when, what. But they did a lot of growing up in the first half.
They didn't have timeout?
Now that's what the discussion is.
No timeout.
And one scorebook apparently showed they did, one didn't, based on what I was seeing was going on.
Wow.
And D. Hardy is saying, hey, I've been keeping count over here.
Wow. Well, Mac, how does that work itself out? Both teams keep a scorebook.
Right.
The scorer keeps a scorebook.
Well, the home team is usually the official scorer. Now, here we go with Lassiter. And again, keep in mind, Westover would get the ball back just like E.E. Smith did earlier when Westover called 1 too many timeouts, and that one's long.
Well, you can see the disappointment in Lassiter's face. She knows that this is important.
One of the team captains here. She has 6 points. Will she make it 7? Yes. 16.4 remaining. No timeouts left for either team. Williams has it. Comes into the front court. Somebody's going to have to foul her and foul her quickly. They're letting a lot of time go off the clock here with 9 point, make it 8.3 seconds to go.
She was able to scramble and get about 4 seconds off the clock. And now she's at the foul line.
Her team up by 1. Make it 2. Erica Williams, who had 2 points at the end of the first half, has 15.
She's right on average.
And this one is huge. E. Smith poised to grab a rebound. Will they get a chance? Yes. Ball is off of E. Smith.
Oh, boy. Wow.
1 second came off the clock. 7.3 remaining. Westover will stack it up for the inbounds play.
2 points separate the teams.
No foul from Smith. I don't know what they're waiting on.
Oh, boy.
D. Hardy wanted to travel. Asia McNeil, a reluctant fouler in that particular case. It's 51-49. Only 3 seconds remaining. And Miller, who's come up big in this game, all 7 points coming in the second half, will go to the line. There is still a chance for Smith. You have to take the assumption the shot will go in on the free throw. Miller again. And it does. Only a three-pointer can tie it. Here's Barksdale. for three. Ramos. Oh, off the backboard and no good.
Oh, boy.
Terrific matchup.
Oh, Mac, we said it would come down to the last second, and it certainly did.
52-49, Westover survives after getting the big lead early, giving it up, and then holding on at the end and making some critical free throws and making some smart decisions with the ball.
Very great effort by both teams, and you got to give credit to E. Smith because after that first quarter, they certainly came back and made this a game, and it was just a great night for the girls. And we're going to have the Player of the Game Awards in just a minute. We're going to come up with Player of the Game Awards for both teams. We're going to hand out trophies, Mac, right after these messages.
Terrific.
Hi, Dr. Nelson at Nelson & Nelson Chiropractic Centers. What are the 3 most common conditions that soldiers complain about returning from war? Neck pain, back pain, and headaches. 3 of the most common conditions treated by chiropractors. Chiropractic and spinal manipulation, which reestablishes joint motion, helps to alleviate pain and stress. Chiropractic as a first choice for our soldiers is very effective. Nelson & Nelson Chiropractic Centers working overtime to make a difference in our community.
Hi, Dr. Nelson. A wonderful night here tonight for girls basketball. And it's time for the Nelson Chiropractic Player of the Game. And we have the one and only, here she is, our winner for the E. Smith team, number 12. Let's hear it for Alicia Hardy. Alicia Hardy, here you go. Let's hear a clap. And Alicia, let's talk to you for a few minutes. So you started off, first quarter was tough. You really started off slow, but you really bounced back in the second quarter and really made this a tough game.
I thought we started out bad. Our defense wasn't there, and it was just horrible.
Yeah. What adjustments did you make after the first quarter?
Well, they called a timeout, and a coach gave us a pep talk, and it helped us play better.
Right. And then at halftime, you must have made some other adjustments because you played great in the third quarter as well.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. This game was real tight. It came down to the last shot, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It did. Okay, well, congratulations to you, and good luck throughout the season.
Thank you.
And here she is, the captain, number 20 for Westover. Our player of the game is Erica Williams. Let's hear it for Erica. There you go. Erica, look, in the first quarter, right? First quarter was not easy. You guys had a great first quarter, and things turned around. Are you a little worried there after the first quarter?
Yeah, I felt like we was kind of rushing things, and we kind of got too comfortable with being up by a lot of points.
Yeah. So the first quarter looked like you were in total control. You seemed to slow down in the second quarter.
In the second quarter, we just had to get back in control, you know, pick up our defense and be more aggressive and smart on your offense.
Right. And free throws were a problem for both teams. A lot of missed free throws. Do you think you'll be practicing those next week?
Yes, yes. Free throws came big at the end of the game, and we didn't make them like we do in practice.
Yeah, there was a lot. I don't know what the total was. This game was going to come down to the wire, and it looked like in the fourth quarter you decided to take control of this game.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you, and good season, a great first night, and I'm glad you're probably happy about this win.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's hear it for her. Okay, our Player of the Game Awards, Erica Williams, and let's hear it for Alicia Hardy.
Westover High School, the home of our high school basketball. We're indoors. It's hardwood. That's what they play inside here. Back Edwards, Dr. Tyler Nelson with the call for you tonight. And Tyler, you couldn't ask for a better crowd tonight at Westover High School. An exciting girls game that we've witnessed, and hoping the boys game will live up to the billing as well.
I mean, it is a packed house over here. This is going to be an exciting game. Both teams, it's early and it's the start of the season. They want to get off to a good start.
E. Smith, it is their first game of this season. Westover is 1-1. For Westover, they had played against, let's see, who we got there in that first game. They had played Cape Fear, won that one 76-43, and then lost to 71st, 66-48. Quickly on the play, it's E. Smith with a shot, no good, rebound underneath. Trying to put it up off the glass to no avail, and brought down by number 23, Kyrie Salon.
Yeah, Tyrese Salon, their big man, number 23. Nice outside shot.
That's Titus Gary knocking down the three. Rebound long, E. Smith up with it, and I believe Gary will get the foul here.
Big shot there, nice coverage.
Oh, well done.
That's number 3 for Westover.
And here come the Golden Bulls. Losing the handle. But there to collect it. The shot no good. And that was Poole again. Nice move by Jaquan Manning, the crossover. Now a little fake, but he loses the handle, and E. Smith has it. And a little frustration foul that time on Deontay Richardson.
And Jaquan Manning, number 12, 5'10". He is their point guard, 11th grader, junior.
Eric Murphy will bring it across the timeline. Being hawked out there by Jaquan Manning. Got to be somebody open. He finds him on the wing. It's Damian Manning. From outside, Williamson counted for 3.
Nice shot by Ishmael Williamson. Ishmael, the big receiver for the E. Smith football team, and what a season he had in football.
What a good target at 6'4", and that body he's got.
He just had an incredible season in football. I'm sure the basketball coach is happy he's back on the court.
Titus Gary made that first 3, came up wide on that one. Williamson can't get that one to fall, and the rebound is taken down by Salon. Picking up on the full court press here. A little zone pressure. 10-second count is running.
Yeah, he needs help.
Westover takes it away, and the shot's clean. Alfonso Josie for the Wolverines. The Westover team averaged 61 points last year per game, on the way to a 20-8 record for Coach George Stackhouse. Thought about popping. Instead, nice job to draw the defense, and he finds the open man in Josie. 4 points early on for Josie. And the ball turned over to Westover. Got Jaquez and Jaquan on this team.
Job by Murphy, forcing himself along the baseline and really taking it to the hoop there.
Didn't look like he had much room. Made room where there wasn't much. And making room at the bottom of the net is Josie. He has 7 points, his first 3 of the evening. Fans from the old Dean Smith era remember the big blue team coming in for Carolina. Kind of what this looks like for Westover. Amir Williams will pick up his first foul. That's 3 on the Golden Bulls, and at the line is Salon. Trying to make his first mark in the scorebook tonight, and he does. And he makes them both. For 3. Long. Rebound Jackson. Jackson attacks and lays it in.
A good drive to the hoop there by Jackson.
5'9", Eddie Jackson. You know, when I see an offense like that, it reminds me of the old John Wooden line. Be quick, but don't hurry.
Yep.
And that's kind of what you're seeing from Smith here. Salon finds the opening, gets it in as he hits the deck. Wow.
And that's exactly where they want Salon, under the basket.
Ball is knocked away. 3 seconds. Shots up, but no good. No foul. Is that going to count? Count it.
Wow.
Basket's good.
Yesterday, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Well, the mascots are out in full force.
They're working hard. All the staff is out there tonight dressed in pink in support of our efforts, shooting in for the pink for breast cancer awareness. A great night out here at Westover to raise money and awareness for breast cancer. And proud of the staff out there tonight, really, getting the crowd going. And they've worn their pink scrubs, which I'm real proud of.
And what a turnaround in that football program over the last couple of years.
Coach McLaurin's done a great job. I mean, they 6-6 the first year, 6-6 the second year, and then.
Oh, my goodness. Did he just do what we saw?
Nice.
Well played. Lindsay with the bucket. Back the other way quickly. Murphy gets 4 points on the night. A little highlight action going on right there. Show me what you can do. I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah, he's right there underneath the basket. Their big man, Salon.
Salon has 6 points. Clock moving at 4.5 to go in our first half of play. Damian Manning. Salon out there, a little bit of size mismatch on that one. Holding his spot in the air, changing hands, and getting the bucket is Bradham. And that's his first points of the night. Salon for 3. No good. Loose ball picked up and put in. Credit that one to number 10. That is Ellerby.
Yeah, Ellerby, good inside move. He didn't give up there.
This is Ishmael Williamson, 7 rebounds per game last year. He finds the spot and lays it in off the fingertips.
Yeah, he's an athlete, Mac. This is 22, and if they get the ball in his hands, they can do something.
Again, Westover owning the boards on the rebound. That's Josie. He's got 9.
Coach Stackhouse for Westover. Yeah, they just seem kind of lethargic. That's kind of describes exactly how they're playing. Number 12, he's just kind of disgusted with himself.
And keep in mind, Coach Stackhouse has been running in that change of 5 players at a time. So he's had fresh legs.
You're absolutely right, Mac. He's keeping them fresh, and he's got some really great point guards that can move the ball.
Here's Lathan.
Yeah, that's
nice dish. Excellent pass, and you heard the skin slap over here. Westover will go to the line to shoot a pair.
They got a lot of guys under the court and under the boards that have been open all night long.
I believe they'll give that foul to Poole. Tanner Poole. No luck for Fox on that one. Still trying to get the ball to drop through the twine. We've been stuck on this score for a few minutes now.
31-13, the Wolverines of Westover.
Salon will check in, and Ashton Fox will step aside here for a moment for the Wolverines. Into the corner, now back to the middle. That's where you want to attack a press like this, is keep the ball away from the sidelines and keep it as close to the middle of the court as possible. Got to reach in. Too much body there. And they'll give the foul to 34. That's Stackhouse.
I'm looking at the one referee, Mac. He must be about 6'5". He played somewhere.
We mentioned who the officials are for this game?
Yeah, he is covered in sweat, too. It is hot in here tonight.
You got Anthony Purcell, Ira Shaw, and Tommy Underwood, who are certainly earning their pay in a very hot gym here at Westover.
Really calling a great game. They called a great game in the girls' game and calling a great game here. They're on top of everything.
Packed to the gill as our score stays at 31-13, and we go under a minute to play in the first half. Mac Edwards and Dr. Tyler Nelson, pleased to be along with you for the call of this game. High school basketball season really getting underway. Westover 1-1. This is the first time on the hard court for E.E. Smith, and it kind of shows tonight. Nice dish off on the assist. Give the bucket to Salon, but the assist to Stackhouse.
And the defense for the Wolverines really hustling back.
The lead is 20. Bell trying to find a way to get it through and gets it to roll. First points of the game for number 11. Phillip Bell, the quarterback for the Golden Bulls football team. Oh, look at this. Count it! Lathan just before the buzzer, and he puts the home team up 35-16. 19-point advantage for the Wolverines, as it is wall-to-wall here.
You know, the Golden Bulls, like we said, they got a bunch of starters that are football players. They got into the season late, and it's going to take a few games to get their legs, I'm sure. I mean, it's a long season, and a lot of these guys, and this guy right here, here he is, Ishmael Williamson, one of the stars of the football team that we were talking about. He is, he's got to be tired. I mean, it was a long football season. You know, Mac, these kids are out there working their tails off, and then going deep into the playoff season. It's tough for them to get into any kind of basketball shape.
And we'll have that for you when we resume here from Westover High School. For Dr. Tyler Nelson, Mac Edwards, halftime, and a convincing 35-16 advantage for the Westover Wolverines. We'll be back in a moment.
The year was 1979. The Marlboro Mustangs came into Freehold Township under the lights. Friday night, the smell of fresh-cut grass, the cool fall air, the roar of the crowd. I can remember it like it was yesterday. The memories of high school football can last a lifetime, and the lessons learned can certainly serve one an entire lifetime as well. Like teamwork, dedication, consistency, effort, determination, and helping others. What we learned on the field of play so many years ago rings true to our hearts each and every Friday night. It's more than just a game. It's about teamwork, coaching, tutoring, mentoring, and finding out what is important in life, the well-being and pride in our young people. Nelson Chiropractic Centers and the proud parents, players, coaches, fans, band members, cheerleaders, all working overtime to make a difference in our community.
And we continue to move along from Westover High School. Mac Edwards joined by Thomas Benson, who is the principal here at Westover High School. An amazing crowd here tonight. What an atmosphere for high school basketball.
As you can see, we've had a lot of support, and, you know, we definitely want to have and continue this kind of stuff for the community.
You know, it's called Shooting in the Pink for breast cancer, and I noticed a lot of folks wearing the pink T-shirts tonight in the girls' game. Your crew had on their pink socks in support of it.
For us at Westover, we're always trying to do some things with the community. We just had the Harvest Festival where we had some food where we donated out to the community. And so it's just those types of events that we're trying to do to really showcase some of the unique things we have here in the Westover district. Because the pride in this community is something special. And for us, we want to just develop, you know, leaders and young people that's willing to give back to the community. You know, the breast cancer awareness, it's that kind of stuff that we want to do, and we want our young people to understand that it's bigger than ourselves. And so, you know, for me, I'm always about trying to give back to the community, and, I want my young people here in this school to do the same thing. And I think for the most part they've embraced that. Our teachers have done a great job, and it's just a matter of just letting the community know that it takes us together to work and develop our young people.
As both of the free throws are made by Ishmael Williamson. You were once in high school. You were once in college. Tell us a little bit about the history of Thomas Vincent.
Well, I graduated from James F. Burns High School out of Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
And, a little small community in Duncan, but athletics, I was just a part of the football program and a lot of their athletics, and I was fortunate enough to go on to Wingate University where I played football myself. So as an athlete, working and playing college football, I definitely know the important role that athletics play, but more importantly, just academics, making sure that we have the stability and kids have the opportunity to qualify for opportunities in college. And so that's the key thing for us. And I know Stackhouse and a lot of our coaches are really pushing. My academic expectations are for us to make sure, athletics is a big deal, but the academics is the priority. So, for us, it's just a matter of just making sure that, we develop sound young people.
Hey, Principal Thomas Vincent
Take
from
care.
Westover High School and originally from down in Duncan, South Carolina. All right, we got a whistle on the court, and we'll use that opportunity to switch back over to Dr. Tyler Nelson here.
Thank
and
you.
again,
Thank you,
wonderful
buddy.
people
Appreciate
and terrific hospitality tonight from our friends at Westover High School. Bradham, he'll pull it back out. Score remains 39-20. Bradham on the wing across to Manning for long range. Williamson, he's feeling it now.
Nice shot. Ishmael Williamson.
His second three of the night. He's got 8 points on the game and leads the scores for E.E. Smith. No good on the dunk. Here's the rebound for Burnett. Ishmael's thinking about it. Now does a little spin. Whoop-de-doo. And are they going to count it or not? It's on the floor before the shot. The pirouette was still nice to watch.
Well, if E.E. Smith wants any shot at getting back in this, they're going to have to press hard and try and force a lot of turnovers, Mac, and try and get back into this game. They're playing better offense in the second half.
Sorry, I was looking at the arrow the wrong way. It's Westover ball, obviously, as Gary will shoot a three. This time, no whistle as he hits the deck. They go out. Another three will be launched, and this one's good from Jackson. He's got 7. Eddie Jackson. Averaged 6 points a game last year, and he's averaging 6 thus far this year.
Another whistle.
Bradham has it, comes out top to Whitaker. They'll swing it down with 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Pull-up shot by Murphy. Rebound, 3 seconds left. Manning fires for 3 and well short. So we have played 3 quarters, and the lead is now 21, 48-27. Westover Wolverines continue in command, and we will return here for the final 8 minutes of play in our high school basketball game of the week. Westover and E.E. Smith right after this timeout.
Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, recognized for more than a decade by their patients, community, and colleagues for true dedication. Winners of the Fayetteville Observer's Reader's Choice Award for Best Chiropractors, Up-and-Coming Readers' Best Chiropractors, Methodist University Small Business Excellence Award for Community Service, and the North Carolina Chiropractic Association's Member of the Year. Nelson and Nelson Chiropractic Centers, truly working overtime to make a difference in our community.
Smith playing their first game of this new 2012-2013 basketball season, and they've got some work to do, but you see so much potential and promise in this team. They're trailing 48-27 as Ishmael Williamson gets ready to trigger the inbounds play to Damian Manning to begin this quarter. And for Coach Kenneth Williams, you see the athleticism on the team. And now it's a matter of getting the pieces to come together. They've just been very cold shooting tonight. Good looking shot there, another in the bottom.
Nice shot.
Jaquez Manning knocks that one down. 4 points on the evening for him. He extends the lead to 51-27.
gymnasium has been warm. It is a hot night in here, and stadium is starting to thin out now, but it was packed.
Nice jump stop by Murphy and gets the basket. Here comes Lathan. Loses it, and Damian Manning has the rebound. Quickly out to Williamson. He'll get it and go to the line. And Williamson finishes off the old school three-point play.
A lot of great talented athletes in the Cumberland County area.
Count that one for Richardson. And it's 51-37. Don't look, well, making 52-37. It's a 15-point game. Does somebody get hot and things change?
You got to like the fact that Westover is still shuffling on defense, playing the zone. They're still playing like it's the first quarter.
Salon with a layup. Bradham guarded out there. Williamson will launch. Count it.
That's his sweet spot over there. He likes that. He likes that shot, Ishmael.
He's got 17 on the game, including 3 threes.
Right,
4 threes.
Quietly. I mean, it wasn't like we could see. It wasn't explosive. He's just.
Look at the attack on the boards for Westover, and they can't get it to drop after 3 rebounds. Salon gets it, and he'll go to the line. They allowed only 50 points per game last year while scoring an average of 61. And with 4.5 to go, they've held potentially explosive E.E. Smith team to only 40. And have extended their lead now to 17.
Yeah.
And Westover going for the varsity sweep. Another one for Williamson.
Yeah, he's putting on a show now, and he can hit the 3.
20 points.
And now you're starting to see his athleticism. Well, a good night for basketball, high school basketball. Shooting in the pink for breast cancer awareness. Raising lots of money for breast cancer awareness in our county. And Westover's decided to slow down a little bit here. Pass it around. Let's pass it around. Make no mistakes. Let's not get E. Smith back in this one.
Williamson and Salon had a good matchup going. Oh, what an up and under move by Eddie Jackson, the 5'9" junior. Goes in amongst the trees and gets the bucket. Here comes Murphy. He's attacking from the block and knocks it in. Clock at 1:06 and counting.
Salon's wide open.
And he'll hold it as Williamson comes out to guard him. Now over to Manning.
Salon.
We're under a minute to go, and Salon gets the bucket. And Salon with that one has 20 points on the night. Damian Manning will pull up as Lathan has him one-on-one. Williamson and Salon, this will be a battle to watch for when these two teams meet again. Three-pointer is good. That is Manning. That's 5 on the evening. Salon wide open, little late, and stolen by Williamson, and it's 65-53. Now Salon gets it. And E. Smith battling to the very end. Final 13 seconds of the game as Ishmael Williamson will take it one-on-one for 3, and he knocks it in again. That gives him 23 on the night, Tyler, and 18 of them in the second half.
Yeah, he's not going to go down without a fight.
And with 1.5 to go, the clock stops. We have fast approached midnight in real time. Westover is going to get the win here. And that's all she wrote. Well, they had the lead from the get-go, 17-point advantage after 1 quarter, and they finish with a 9-point win. Westover goes to 2-1. E.E. Smith opens the season with a loss.
And they didn't give up. They played well in the third and fourth quarter. could have been a blowout, but they made it close in the third quarter, and they played well, and have to be proud of the way they came back. They didn't give up, and I'm sure they'll be back.
And we'll take a break, be back, and let you crown our players of the game here for our high school.
That's right. We'll be right back, Mac, with the Nelson Player of the Game Award. And it was Shoot from the Pink tonight as we raised money for breast cancer awareness, and we couldn't be prouder of both schools and what a fine job they did, the girls and boys. And it's time for the Nelson Chiropractic Player of the Game Awards. For E.E. Smith, you may know this man from catching passes on the football field. He is the one and only number 22, Rocket Ishmael Williamson. There you go. Let's take that. Ishmael, we talked about this, Mac and I talked about this during the broadcast, and it is not easy to go from football right to basketball. It's a different, it takes a couple of weeks to get your legs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a lot of weeks.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. And really, how much time did you have before the end of a week, right?
Yeah, about 4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Well, you started off slow tonight, but the team came back, and you were able to hit those threes. That was your sweet spot, huh, over there in the corner?
Yeah, I just been working on my shot all summer, all practice.
Yeah.
I guess it showed.
And it came on the board, 23 points you had, and quite an effort. The team started off a little slow, but I'm sure you guys will be back, and you've got a number of football players that have got to get into some basketball shape, and that takes some time.
Yeah, this is our first game. We just now clicking, getting our chemistry right, so hopefully next week we play them again Friday again at our house. It ain't going to be the same.
Well, congratulations to you, Ishmael, and good luck in the basketball season, and I'm sure you'll have a great season and a great final year as a senior over at E. Smith.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to Rocket Ishmael. And we're going to give the award for the player of the game for Westover. Let's hear it for number 23, Kyrie Solahan. Kyrie, you had control of this one right from early on, and you played very well. Tell me about the shifts. You bring in 5, you take out 5. Seems like you got fresh legs constantly.
Oh, yes. Coach Stackhouse thinks it's a good idea, you know what I'm saying, for us not to get, say if we get winded.
Right.
He likes to keep us focused and just do like a 5-in platoon swap so that we keep the intensity.
And you got yourself open under the basket. A lot of open shots was great. You've got some great guards who really move the ball up the field quick. You guys are pretty fast. You must practice that.
Yes, sir. We practice it every day.
Yeah. Well, you got a great night tonight, and congratulations to you. A great effort and a wonderful cause, and I want to congratulate you.
All right, thank you.
And what an effort it was tonight here. It was hot, and you could see the sweat pouring off me on the campus of Westover. And we'll be back next week with the Game of the Week. I'm Dr. Nelson on behalf of Mac Edwards and all of the fine doctors and staff at Nelson Chiropractic. Tune in to the Game of the Week or go to www.highschoolgameoftheweek.com. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock on Channel 60, and Saturday night, Channel 60 at 9 p.m. And then throughout the week on 1083 on demand if you want to check out the games as well, or go to the website. I'm Dr. Nelson. That's it from Westover. The Wolverines are victorious here at home, and we'll see you next week.